Howdy folks, Bairdos here with another Final Fantasy XI event guide. This time around it's the Spring Alter Ego Expo. This has been running since February 1st and will end on February 28th. Who's available and where do you get them? I'll answer both of those questions in the coming video, as well as giving a little bit of insight into each trust and my own personal experiences with each of them. So let's get to it. First off, starting in Apathy, for 5,000 crore, from any crore prospector, we have Yoakum. You can find him in the exchange for items, second from the bottom. Now, before anyone runs off and buys him, bear in mind if you've completed your Trust Records of Eminence quests, you'll already have him. If not, you can get him through that without needing to spend a single bit of crore. Now that's out of the way, on to what he actually does. Yoakum is a bard by trade who will bestow upon you gifts of Blade Madrigal, Carnage Elegy, Victory March, Mage's Ballad 1 to 3, as well as throw out cures up to tier 4 and also some Na spells. For those, like myself, not well versed in the ways of the bard, his bard songs are increased accuracy, decreased enemy attack speed, increased ally attack speed, and refresh, in that order of the way I read them out. He'll cast what he feels is most suited for the situation. Missing a lot, have some accuracy. Mage having MP issues, refresh for everyone, that sort of idea. He also throws pebbles, so there's that. Very useful support trust, definitely worth a look if you want to attack faster. Next up, we're in Eastern Madeline, where we can add Margaret to our ranks. Where you find her is in the Peacekeepers Coalition, from Ujle Zeleko. Yeah. As you can see, she'll set you back the small sum of 2,000 bailed. Margaret is a ranged DD who will stay out of melee range as best she can. Her weapon skills aren't anything to shout about, but she does have some pretty smart AI that really can't be said for a lot of other trusts. In that, she'll hold TP if an enemy drops below a certain amount of HP, so she doesn't waste it. Now, I wish everyone had that sort of AI, but, you know, it's not the case. Even more impressive is that if she activates Barrage and the threshold is past that HP threshold, she'll just straight up stop attacking, again so as not to waste it. I am really impressed by that, to the point I'm definitely going to use her the next time I'm fighting bats or anything weak to piercing. So yeah, I definitely recommend giving her a try. Our third trust is on the other side of the world from Madeline, in Argan. This time it's Millie Aliapo, who can be bought from any Imperial Gate card for 2,000 Imperial standing. If you go into, want to spend my credits, common ranks, next page, there you go. Cipher of Millie's Alter Ego. As with Yoakum, Millie can be obtained through the Records of Eminence Trust quests, so I'd certainly recommend going that route instead. Millie herself is a white mage who loves to smack things with her club. Spells wise, she's a rare white mage in that she will use Afflatus Solus, which grants a stone skin effect to whoever she cures equal to a percentage of the potential cure. Very, very handy ability. You'll also use Na spells, slow and paralyze alongside the expected cure 1 to 6, protect and Ra, shell and Ra up to 5. A great choice for your white mage if AoE damage is not a threat. Now off to the past we go, for more than one trust in a location at last. So starting in Doria, we have Valineral. And the ribbons, And in the comment, or yeah, just in the ribbon, sorry. Only just looked at it, but still somehow escaped my mind. Yeah, so in the ribbons you can see Cypher Valinaral's Alter Ego. Now, can actually be obtained from any sigil card in the past for those 2000 allied notes. As we're starting here, this is where I'll show them. As with Yoakum and Milialiapo, he can be obtained for 3 through the Records of Eminence Trust quest, so do keep that in mind. On to the Elvan himself, he's a tank, and a thumping good un at that. Solid at keeping hate, uses Flash and Provoke to maintain it, can also cast up to Cure 4 and use Savage and Uriel Blade, both of which can be very nice. However, Uriel Blade as its AoE can be a bit annoying at times when it gets ads. He'll also use Sentinel when the moment calls for it, so yeah, pretty solid tank, always the tank I go to, as you'll have seen from my Jimmy Bonsai videos. Next we have 2 to potentially purchase from this chap here, Shikso, who can be located in this corner of South Sandy in the past. Both of which cost 1000 allied notes a pop. So as you can see, we have Noilerie and Leonine. So the first of which, Noilerie, is a Sam in all the right ways, but damage sadly. Good weapon skill till there's nothing left to weapon skill, even going as far as to solo 4-step light skill change when Sekinoki is available. Certainly an offensive mage's dream for leveling, I'd reckon. Tends to prefer using Tachikaiten, the relic great katana weapon skill as well. Oh, pretty cool looking, but yeah, the damage numbers are always fairly low. Other, Leonine, is a Dark Knight who does look pretty damn cool. He'll cast Ice Spikes as well as Blizzaga 1 to 3, and he uses Blizzaga as soon as the cooldown is off. It's always the highest available tier he has access to. He uses a greatsword, and he also has access to a move called Spine Chiller, which has the faintest chance to cause terror on an enemy. Doesn't tend to wait for skill change though, as soon as he's ready to go, he goes. Does have a nice additional trait though, which until today I did not realise, and that's a permanent in blizzard effect. So he's another one that would be extremely useful at low levels, alongside Rouge Hadin and his in fire effect. So certainly worth trying to synergise those two together. Now off to Bastrop markets in the past, we're after Shenny, who again will give us 2 trusts for 1000 allied notes each. Can be found right here on the entrance bridge. Kulat's bridge it looks like it's called according to the map. So the 2 he has are Elvira and Maximilian. So firstly, Elvira is another ranged DD, but she uses a gun just to spice things up. But not just any gun, she uses Anniversary, and as such has access to the relic weapon skill Koronach. Can use the expected ranger moves, and throw in a little berserk while she's at it. Not someone I've used an awful lot, but she may be worth a look in any ranged setup. Always worth a little bit of dabbling. Jenny's other offering is Maximilian, another DD that can't wait to weapon skill, however, will try a skill chain when possible. He won't wait for very long though. He dual wields swords and has Treasure Hunter 1. Not one I've used very often, having not been impressed when I did use him, but certainly a different option for any treasure hunter needs. And our final stop in this whirlwind tour of the past is Windurst Waters to see Shuvo, who is standing right behind the home point as you come in, right behind the Optistry. 1,000 allied notes is again the price, 2 trusts, again the offerings. The two are Lu Makaraka and Kail Payil. First up, a beastmaster by the name of Lu Makaraka. Sadly, no beast abilities can be used, nor any pet summoned, so for this, I've really never found much use for them. I did hold that hope that they would be able to summon pets, but just no. Or yeah, just I don't know what the point is, really. Our final offering in the past, however, is Kail Payil, who certainly does have uses. There's a black mage who loves to nuke with everything. They have a lot of fast cast. They will magic burst any time they can, and also gets access to the staff relic weapon skill and its aftermath of 8 MP a tick, so will regenerate some of that MP fairly quickly. He uses single target nukes up to tier 5, Agas to 3, Ajaz, and also ancient magics like Tornado and Flare. Certainly worth a pickup for any mass killing that needs done, but can tend to be a link magnet due to this. Also has the strange tendency to die pretty fast, which I can't honestly say why. I've had some very funny moments in Dynamis where all of a sudden there goes an Aga and quickly you just see Kail Payil's health bar disappear. So yeah, certainly one for fun. Maybe not one for serious battles, but the fact of the magic burst and everything would make him very, very, very useful for that. And now back to the present. As we've went over before, I am a very proud Sandorian, so naturally we're doing our present day stuffs in South Sandy. Firstly, any Nation Gate guards will currently have 2 trusts on sale, both for 1000 conquest points apiece. What you need to do is go into I want to spend my conquest points, and from there it's common items. Then it's the next page, and as you can see there's 2 there. We have Tenzin and also Kuki Chibuki. So, first off, Tenzin. Tenzin joins Joachim Valerial and Milialiapo as ones you can obtain through the Records of Eminence Trust quests. He's a samurai, in case you've not done Chains of Promethea or happened to forget. All his weapon skills are named differently than their normal names, so he's a bit of a pain in the arse to scale chain with. He's alright, but you've probably got better. The other option the Gate Guards are selling is Kuki Chibuki, yet another black mage. This one also gets to use single target elemental spells up to tier 5, Agas to 3, and Ajas. However, he only uses spells matching the current day. So if you're not paying attention, that could be a bad move and you could be about to have a bad time. One more thing to note though, is that when summoned with Maki, Chibuki and Chiruki, all 3 can cast Meteor. Yeah, certainly worth seeing how that goes. If you as a player are a black mage and happen to have Meteor, you can also join in and make it that bit more powerful. So that's certainly something I'm going to be testing out at some point. I completely forgot they could do that until doing this video. So yeah, worth a try at least, and certainly worth having for any time that you definitely need to focus on a specific tier of magic, or specific element of magic, sorry. And our final 2 come from any Records of Eminence vendor, and cost 500 sparks each. They are in... no, they're not in items. They are down here in trusts. So, the first companion is Ferris Coffin. Galkan White Mage, an albino in more than just race and job. You can cast Raise on party members. Aside from that though, really nothing special about this White Mage, aside from his sucky MP pool. Did happen to recently use his ability to cast Raise on party members though. Me and some chums were doing the Archangel Galka fight and happened to have had a couple of deaths. I was raised at some point, made party leader, and because I no longer had hate, I could then summon Ferris Coffin as a trust, get him involved in the fight again, and he could summon the other person that did not have raise. So definitely uses there. The fact is though, does love being in melee range. As much as that Galka has lots of HP, is still a white mage, so has no armor. So definitely has a massive massive pro, but a lot of cons. And rounding out this expo of trustiness, we have Gilgamesh, the old samurai himself from Norg. From memory, doesn't do anything special, nor is he anything special. But he does have a cool stance, and uses an awesome looking great katana. So that's something surely? Really? Plus, you know, with him in your party, you could have a full party of samurais, and who doesn't want that at some point in their life? So that's it for the Spring Alter Ego Expo 2018. I hope you found the video to be at least somewhat helpful. If you have, leaving a like or a comment telling me so would be muchly appreciated. If you've got any ideas for other guides that you want to see, also let me know about them in the comments. I'm happy to make them. I enjoy doing so. If you want to see more guides like this, or just any Final Fantasy XI content in general, please do subscribe. I've got a series I upload 3 times weekly with my Jimmy Bonsai character, and I'll be uploading more from my Bairdos character very soon. For now though, thanks very much for watching. I've been Bairdos. Take it easy. Adios.